Welcome back to my channel and Vlogtober 12. The mock neck is back. And judging by the mustache I have coming in, it's time to see the eyebrow ladies. But that's not happening right now. Today I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree, back to Dollar Tree to get some cobwebs and some black netting. And I did finally decide to keep the haunted Halloween stuff in the living room and not the bedroom. And I'm gonna drape the couches with some of that stuff and maybe even the curtains. I don't know, because the curtains are high. We'll see. I'm not decorating today. I'm just getting more stuff. And probably when I do decorate, what will end up happening is I decorate and then still get more stuff because I don't think it's gonna be enough. I really don't, even if I limit it to one room, which I am. After that, I'm going to Party City. I have not been to Party City in New York yet. I'm actually not planning on spending money there. I just want to go. We'll see. The bank account for Vlogtober is looking not great. Then I'm coming back here and it's tickling my nose. Then I'm coming back here and I'm doing some zombie makeup, either just for the hell of it or for a reason. We'll see. This is what I mean. I'm doing the basic zombie makeup, but I actually have a zombie apocalypse planned for tonight. That sounds like I'm going to be releasing a virus. No, there is a zombie apocalypse party that I'm planning on going to, but I'm not feeling great. It's hard for you to tell, I understand. My energy comes up as soon as I turn on the camera. As much as I try to make this as natural as possible, I can't help it. I don't know if it's acting that does that for me. Because I'm like, no. Hey guys. So I'm just, I don't know if I'm getting a cold or not. The temperature has dropped about 15 degrees in the last 2 days, and I am susceptible to weather changes, especially since I'm from South Florida. You know, Central Florida, North Florida have a little more weather changes, but South Florida really doesn't. It's like summer all year long, and the only season is hurricane season. And my heart goes out to anybody who's been affected. I'm definitely gonna be doing the makeup because it's gonna be fun for me, whether I actually leave my apartment or not. And I will make that assessment later. You'll be there. All the way. I actually fell. That wasn't me just being cute. I tripped on my slippers. Okay. Let's go to the store. I'm back from Dollar Tree. I am not feeling well. I am not doing good. I'm like physically exhausted. It felt like it took me a lot of effort to go and come back. And the original plan was to get on a train and go directly to Party City. So that's not happening. And so it looks highly unlikely that I'll be doing the apocalypse, and I'm really disappointed. I guess the good thing is I live here, so I can do it next year, I guess. I'm gonna take a nap after I take some vitamin C, because I'm just gonna assume that's what it is. I was sneezing this morning and I never sneeze. It's very, very rare. And then maybe I feel up to it. I'm thinking that's not gonna happen. It's a done deal. Like, I mean, I feel bad enough that it's beautiful outside. It's absolutely gorgeous. And normally that inspires me to take out my camera and show you all, but I just didn't even have that in me. I did get a couple of videos. One of the stairs, me just showing you where I walk to the Dollar Tree, that it takes some effort going downhill, like how steep the hill is that they have to have these stairs, or you have to go through the subway tunnels. And then I did this little video with my phone, both of these. I'm telling you, the camera all of a sudden felt so hard to deal with, of this garden in my neighborhood. It was really cute what they did. I'm just still gonna show you my haul. I did not go for him, but I figured what the heck. See, I think that would be cool. I think I'm gonna put him between my curtains actually. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of cobwebs. I think I picked up 2, and then I was like, 2 more. I feel like you can't have too many, because I do want to put some on the tree. And then I got the webbing that I talked about, like the, I don't know what they call it, creepy cloth. I got that I'm gonna drape on over my curtains. I have 2 windows in here, and then another one on the couch. And I think I might need 2 per curtain. So I got 5 of these. And then these snacks I got for the homeless people. They like when I give them sugar. They get so excited. So I'll be the sugar pusher. Why not? So my day really has already been kind of eventful, but like I said, I'm just not feeling well. So I'm gonna take a nap, and then I'm probably not gonna take a nap either, even though I keep saying that, because it takes me a long time to go to sleep. I'm going to rest, chill out, do no effort, take some vitamin C, and then I'll catch up with you when I do some zombie makeup. Update. I feel worse. I've now added headache to the list of symptoms. Where are my scrunchies? Yeah, so it really looks like I'm sick, unless I'm just having some weird, strong sinus attack. I probably have a cold. But I still feel inspired to do this, so I'm doing it. As soon as I find my scrunchies. I'm going to start by saying that this is not a makeup tutorial. I don't know how to do makeup. I'm not interested in doing makeup. It's just not my thing. Just like hair's not my thing, jewelry's not my thing. Makeup, fashion. It's just who I am, okay? You're the one tuning in. Plus, if you really want a makeup tutorial, then go to one of the dozens, maybe even hundreds of amazing makeup artists that are online and get your tutorial. This is me not doing 50 layers of things and 50 shadings and all of that blending and stuff, because that's why I don't like makeup, actually. I don't like it. It's just like putting ingredients together to cook. You gotta make all the ingredients and you put it together. So that's the same reason I don't like cooking. Same. I don't like the time. Is that worth it? The time is not worth it for me. So this is gonna be some really basic stuff. It's gonna be like boom, 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 5 steps, whatever. Just like the pumpkin seeds, I'm doing this just instinctively. I've done this before with makeup. Like I'm like, oh, I wanna do something like this. And I'll do it, and then I'll get to a certain point, and then I'm like, all right, I'm talking a lot in my hands. I'll get to a certain point, and then I'm like, all right, let me look at some more pictures and see if I actually like anything. I did look at pictures a couple hours ago, and I actually didn't like much that they had going on there. It was either didn't look like what I would think of as zombie, or it was super advanced. And again, I don't do all that. But I will say this, I just pulled out my movie makeup and found adhesive in there and didn't know I had any. I have this for the teeth, to color the teeth, which I don't think, well, if I'm gonna do it, I should do it right. I guess. I got this last year though for Calypso. And the bottle's full because I only needed like a tiny bit. This is eyelash adhesive, which again, I didn't know I owned. In fact, I would have lost a bet or the prize if this was like a game show. I'm gonna see if it could work like liquid skin adhesive for the open wounds for a zombie. And now I gotta actually look it up because I don't know how to do that. I don't think there's anything really to know. I don't think I'm gonna look it up. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna put any bases, no primer, none of that stuff. So what I'm saying is, like, if you really want something real, don't follow me. I'm only using this because I feel like I can since it's eyelash adhesive, it's gonna be fine for my skin. Otherwise, I wouldn't have used just any adhesive. I'd have to go buy something appropriate. I also don't need the, there we go. There we go. I'm like, I don't need the brush so much. And I'm just being very loosey-goosey. I'm being very loosey-goosey on how I put this on. All right, let's start there. All right. I'm gonna let that dry. So there was a lot of green online and there was a lot of gray online, and that was on white people. And the gray makes sense as far as like graying out white pigmentation and getting a dead look. But I'm thinking I need to go just lighter brown mixed with white and black. Well, brown and white just makes lighter brown. So black and brown, I don't know. Darker or lighter? I'm gonna test some colors on my hand. I just dropped the eyeshadow and broke one. Don't worry, it's not the Gamora green, but it is green. I was worried. I was like, Gamora! No, but it's not. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my finger. This color brown is really close to my skin. It looks tiny bit like I have a bruise. So I don't know if you, in the light, okay, it looks a little bit in this bright light. It looks a little darker. But without that light, it's like, yeah. I have this yellow, orange. Gonna see what that does. I feel like I should probably do purple though. And I could not reinvent the wheel and just look online. But I don't wanna. Kind of like the look of that. The brown with the yellow or gold. I'm gonna try purple or blue. Forgot I had blue, so we're trying the blue. We're trying the blue. Blue has never been used. Look how, oh, look at this. Blue has never been used, girl. Okay, girl. This makeup is crazy good because I just put the blue on and it was bright blue. Then I was like, all right, let me blend it out with the brown a little bit, which gives me a nice bruise. But the brown almost covered it completely. Like the makeup's like, oh, you want to cover up something? We got you. So, okay, so if I'm going lighter, so I think I do, after all that joking, I think I actually do have to mix the brown with the white. That's what it looks like. The blue gives good bruises. I think I'll do black and blue around the eyes instead of just straight black. There's brushes. I have brushes and sponges and stuff. Which does make it sound like I do this on a regular basis, but I really don't. I don't know what I'm doing. What's this brush for? I'm sure you know. I don't. I'm gonna start with straight white. Does this feel more and more ridiculous that I'm doing this for nothing when I'm not a makeup artist? Because that makes sense to me. Just to let you know, this is a Pro Paint series by Graftobian. It's professional, like movie FX makeup, and you have to use water to activate it. What I was calling eyeshadow is not eyeshadow. It's actually still movie makeup. It's the pressed powder. Intense Pro. I mentioned this somewhere before, but I own this, all this pro makeup for this purpose. I own it for Halloween. I use it every Halloween. I use it. Either I use it for my costume actually for Halloween or for something leading up to Halloween. This looks like straight up eyeshadow. I don't know what this is. But I already have a lot of black, so I don't see what I would need it for. Okay, so the glue is drying and I put some white paint on it to give it more of a canvas for when I'm ready for it. And now I'm making it look torn up like skin. But first I'm going to do the makeup around it. Okay, I'm going to start with straight white and then straight black and then maybe blue to blend out some of the colors. And once it dries, then I can use the pressed powder. I wet my sponge. So my immediate thought already was, oh, I need to make sure it doesn't look like it's drawn on like this and all the lines and streaks. But then I remember that I don't care because I'm not going anywhere. This is what I'm saying. This is not a makeup tutorial. Plus, I think my sponge is too wet. Not a professional, but I do think the sponge is too wet. Too wet. Yeah. Boo. Boogity boo. I'm just doing some around my eyes, not completely, because it's going to be black there anyway. Yeah, no. Water activated paint. I feel like I'm doing clown makeup. I'm going to rinse this and just use the back now. Doing this for you, and I am doing this for you. It's actually making me feel better. I forgot for a second that I wasn't feeling well. I am going for a gray, and I didn't say that. So I put some black on and then flipped the sponge so I can blend. I already did the beginnings of some blood here. Just did some red paint I'm splotching on. So what's happening is I'm pausing because I want to use brown, but I don't have brown. I'm mixing yellow, black, and red. If you had learned anything about your color wheels, you will know that will get you kind of brown. And there, it's a little more what I want. Of course, if I was doing this for real, I would do anything that I plan on showing. You know, down to my neck line, but I'm not doing that. I was mixing more brown, but definitely got more yellow, so trying again. That's a little better. I kind of like the look already. I look like, because it's not perfectly even, meaning it's not symmetrical, that's a little more believable to me. Because it's like not just rotting flesh, it's dirt that got on me. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like it. Yeah, let's stop with that for now. Let's move on. I might come back to that. This is what my yellow ended up looking like because I added red and black. Color wheels, guys. Pay attention in class. I'm using the black and a brush because my eyes are sensitive. I don't want just anything on my eyes. I gotta use a brush. I can't use that clumpity sponge. Can I? I just put some red underneath my eye. I'll probably add some real red later because I'm using the black brush, so obviously I knew that it was going to be mostly black. So I'm gonna get you high. I've been on the rewind of Beyonce, like the Renaissance album. I don't have black lipstick, but I would use this anyway because it's better. I actually use this. It's activated by water, like I said, but I use it dry for my regular eyeshadow and eyeliner. I'm not looking for perfect black lipstick. This is just, because why would a zombie have that, you know? This is just a base. Okay, now I'm going in with red and black for the darker brown. I'm doing it randomly. Spongy's time. I'm back to spongy. I put some red here, and then I'm using the other side of the sponge that doesn't have anything on it to blend it. Just so you know, I don't know what I'm doing, like I said, but I always get compliments on my makeup. You know, on my Halloween makeup. And my regular makeup too. And my regular makeup is foundation. And then I put some eyeliner, some eyeshadow. And that's it. People are like, I really like it. And I'm thinking, I didn't do anything. Start me on contouring. I have no idea. Basically, what I'm trying to do now is stop making it look, it still looks pretty. It looks pretty and planned. Yeah, I kind of like this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to put random, oh, look, I got some in my hair. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the random. I like the random smudging. I like how it's not perfect. I like how it's not perfect black circles around my eyes. You feel me? I think we're doing pretty good. So my approach to almost everything is just throw some stuff in there or on there. See what happens. So I like this. I like this. I'm gonna throw blue into the mix. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to the pressed powder, honestly, because like I said, I would normally let this dry and then go in there with the pressed powder and do all kinds of accents and highlights. But once again, Janice is not leaving the house. Maybe I'll walk around the block just to, you know. Maybe I'll walk around the block. I want to use the muddy part of the sponge that already has 10,000 colors on it. And then apply Bruisey Blue. You know what? I was going to apply more paint, but I think I am going to use a pressed powder. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply blue on purpose, like too much. And then I'm going to go in there with the pressed powder, add some red and some black, and it should bring it down to more like a bruise state. I'm going to do that underneath the eyes as well. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Looks like they're just dirt on my chin, which is good. All right, that's dry, but I wanted to add just white to my eye lashes. And I'm missing a tool for sure. And I think I recently packed it for a gig and I didn't put it back. So I'm gonna try this brush and see how that works. Works pretty good. I just want to say the camera, I have the mirror behind the camera and the camera shows out like the blue is so strong and you can barely see it in the mirror. Interesting, something to think about. These are my eyelashes. I just thought it would be cool because I'm dead. Before I move to the pressed powder, I'm going to do some more glue. Gotta layer that bad boy. These are the colors I'm rocking with. I don't have red. I'm starting with orange. Orangey brown. Okay, I want it brighter than that, so we're gonna go with straight orange. This orange red. Again, the lips, I'm taking the approach of just randomness on the lips. Okay, let's tend to the bruises. I'm doing orange and brown. I'm literally just alternating. I don't want this much white either. I didn't even notice it. As you can see, the pressed powder is a little more subtle. So I have to put a lot more on there and then do a lot more passes. See how it but it also blends so nice. Can I tell you just now, this looks so much like a bruise to me. I got scared to push it just now. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna hurt. I might put regular makeup on over it. What am I doing? I'm not going anywhere. See, that's the problem. I started this and I'm like, I'm gonna be real quick, and now I'm trying to perfect. I can't help myself. I'm literally putting every color on my lips because I don't know what I want there yet. Looks like this zombie ate some moss. Right now you're like, why are you putting that around your mouth? I'm just rotting all over the place. So I'm putting randomness. I think I want more rotting around my nose. Right now I'm mixing green, blue, brown. And I like the effect. That one had a little more green than I wanted. So I'm going back in with the brown. Yeah. I like the chaos of it. Like, this zombie got a story. Like, you were fighting for your life with the zombie, and then boom, head in the door. Then you ate someone early on. That's what this is, like dried blood that just went all curdled and bad because it's milk. The eyelashes tell the story of like aging quickly while dying to turn into a zombie. If that's ever happened. I love how the ears are untouched. I'm not doing that. If I were going out, I would do all of this, and my arms are covered and they'll be covered even if I was going out because it's cold. That's it. I have one more step. Blood. I really didn't mean it as, I know I'm dramatic. I didn't mean that dramatically. I don't have blood, but I have red food color and I have honey. Not corn syrup. I'm not going to buy that. Even if I was going out, I wouldn't buy that because I bought blood, the actual, FX blood once before. It was like this big and it went bad because I used it once and that was it. It does actually like congeal, by the way. I'm going to do the teeth and then we're going to do the blood. By the way, I'm stuck with this nail polish. So I don't have any nail polish remover. And now I'm not leaving the house. Okay. That got dry. I have honey in a cup. I have food dye. I have swab. Let me show you what's going on. Looks deliciously red. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. You want it a little more drippy, drippy. And it will dry. You don't want it to look fresh like that. So again, I'll let it dry. You just kind of want to trail. How careful was I as a zombie when I was eating? Unless I'm the most careful zombie ever. That's better. That's not gonna stay there because it's honey. But, yummy. Yeah, I think it's all right. I would take more time with the blood, I think. This is dripping on me. Yep. If I were going out, I would take more time with the blood. I would take time doing my hands, my ears, my neck. Oh, brains. Anybody used to play Plant vs. Zombies? Brains. So I'm not gonna do this now because I'm not gonna wait for it to dry and come back. But what I would do is just put some, make it look old. Make it look old blood. I would add some dark, I would add some brown, maybe some black, and bruise up this area a little more, kind of like this looks. That's what I would do. So we're gonna end it there. This is my rushy zombie look. If I do get worse, and this is not just a head thing, I will probably do more makeup and more scary movie watching, because I'm not gonna be leaving my couch really. So the next few days of Vlogtober will be interesting. I wanted to decorate my apartment tomorrow, and we'll have to see if I have that energy, because before I was getting lightheaded. I feel so much better doing this with you because I love vlogging. It's the same thing for acting. I could feel unwell all day long and then show up on set or on stage, and then I totally forget I was feeling bad because I love it. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe. Do you have any go-to costumes? I'm just curious. Like, if you're like, oh, I don't know what to do this year, you have one that you go back to. And I will see you tomorrow for Vlogtober 13. I don't even know where I am.